guys, it's Amy at Zoe back, and I'm going to throw up a quick TBR for the 24 and 48 readathon. I'm kind of excited about this one. I have done this at least once in the past, and I did enjoy it. I just didn't read a huge amount. I got kind of sidetracked, or I might have had a family intervention where they came and we went and did stuff. I can't remember what happened. There was something happened. I wasn't here for most of the weekend. Anyway, so this time I have nothing planned. I have like I have a group that I go, my writers group that I go to on Saturday nights, so I probably will still do that. But other than that, I got nothing going on. Nothing on Sunday for sure, and then Saturday is only that the afternoon, evening. And so that's pretty cool. So I have a lot of time. And if you don't know, the 24 and 48 readathon is you're supposed to try to read 24 hours of the 48 hours, which is, I think, insane even for those of us who read a lot. But I'm going to attempt at least 12. I would like to get closer to 18, or, you know, technically I could get the 24 if I, you know, did as much as I think I could do if I just did that, but I know myself, I'm not going to make that. The TV is too, it calls to me. So mostly the Xbox for BookTube. Anyway, so the point is it's not, I don't expect to get 24, but a lot of people do try this. This is they try to go for the 24 hours, and I totally recommend to go for it just to get a lot of reading in. I'm just not expecting to actually do it. So I'm just going to go quickly through the books that I'm currently started that I'd like to at least read part of, and that, you know, make some progress. I don't expect to finish the first 4 things that I mentioned because I just started all of them, because I'm doing this whole starting too many books at one time, but they're all different kinds of books. So I'm hoping that I can switch out every once in a while just to change it up and, you know, still get some reading done, but rereading something different. And then I have a couple of things from the library that I'd like to get done this, you know, before the end of the weekend, because they're due at the library next week. So if I get them done a little early, that's cool. But they're small. So the book I'm in the middle of right now is Into the Drowning Deep by Mira Grant. And I say I'm into this, I'm only 50 pages in. So I'm definitely in far enough that I'm enjoying it. And this is kind of a horror, urban fantasy. I don't know where the line is drawn on this one, because I haven't got far enough into to say which side I think that should be on. But it has to do with a woman who, 7 years ago, her sister was on a ship that was filming a kind of a hoax documentary on mermaids in the Mariana Trench, and they go missing. Their ship is found with everybody missing on it, and nobody knows what's happened. And there's this film, or this recording left behind that, you know, shows mermaids, and or a version of them, and people all think it's a hoax, but the main character is not sure. She just knows something's going on out there. So anyway, so far so good. I've heard really good things about this, so I'm hoping to get a chunk. Because it's like 490 pages and I've only read 50, I don't expect to get all the rest, you know, 430 pages done by the end of the, or 440, whatever, by the end of the weekend. But if I can get halfway, then I have a good chance of, you know, next week being able to get a lot done. That's just the way I think. If I can get halfway done, that would be great. So I'm hoping to get about at least 200 pages on that one, hopefully. In my car, I'm listening to Becoming by Michelle Obama. You'll see this is a library copy. Well, I also have the library audio CDs right now. I asked for both of them at the same time, and this came in first, so I've had this for a couple weeks, and I've kind of looked at it, and I keep saying, oh, I should read that. And then my audio CDs came through, so now I'm going to listen to it, because I'd much rather listen to her read the story than to read it at this point, because my reading has been kind of weird. So I'll be returning this to the library in a couple of days when it's due, but for now I have it to look through and stuff while I'm listening, after I've listened to it in my car, because again, it's in my car and it's CDs. So I'm not planning to be in my car much, except for going to my writers group, and then, you know, a couple errands in the morning when I probably go to the grocery store and stuff. So really, or when I go get coffee, I shouldn't really be out in my car too much, so I probably won't get very many pages on this, but it will be something I'll get some pages on both of the days. Not a lot, but a little. I also have started The Art of Memoir by Mary Carr. I haven't really started. I read the preface, but the problem is the preface didn't have page count. So, you know, it's a little Roman numeral, so it doesn't really count. So I read that yesterday, and it was like 20 pages, but it doesn't count. Anyway, so I'm going to read this nonfiction about memoirs and how they're written. And I think she actually teaches on memoir writing as well as reading other memoirs and stuff. I'm not quite sure. Oh, she's at Syracuse University. Anyway, so I read The Liars Club many years ago, and I really enjoyed it at the time. And then I must have got rid of it, or my dad has it. I'm not sure where the book is. I've looked for it, and I know I don't have it anymore. But I know that she's written several of them, and then again, she kind of helped revive the whole memoir thing because of her love for it. Anyway, it's about memoirs, and I'm just interested, and it was one of my, you know, TBR picks. I also would like to make some progress on The Wreath, which is the first book in the Kristen Lorendatter trilogy by, oh God, Sigrid Undset? I don't remember how to say that. Sorry, guys. Anyway, it's a Norwegian modern classic about, you know, but it's talking about people in, I think, the 14th century. Anyway, and it's following Kristen. So it's her when she's young, and I'm sure as she grows up. So I've only read like 12 pages. So this is something I'd like to get a little farther into for Britta's Nobel Women project thing, because I haven't been able to join in yet, but this one I really wanted to because it's Norwegian. So I'm hoping to get through that. I think the first book is only like 300 pages, just under 300 pages in this huge, massive cloud. So I'm hoping just to get at least a few pages more read. As I said, I want to be able to switch it up, and that's a historical fiction, and you know, so I have a lot of stuff. And then I have this little book from the library that I would like to read, and that's Elevation by Stephen King. I know there are mixed reviews about this, but it's small and it's short, and I like Stephen King enough to read something that's short, and it's probably going to be an easy read. So I don't know a whole lot about this. I haven't really looked into it. I know I think it's some guy who is losing weight, but not physically losing, like his weight is light, he's lighter, but his mass isn't any, I can't remember how that goes. It's something like that. Maybe you guys know better than I do, but I figured it's only like 145 pages. So I figure, you know, if I want to break it up and I decide I want to just binge this one, I can. But I have this and I have another week to read it, so I'd like to, you know, get it on, maybe slip it in when I don't want to read some of the other stuff. And then I have 2 mangas that are in a series that I'm in the middle of, which is Lizotte and the Witch's Forest. So I have volume 4 and 5. Both of these are by Natsuki Takaya, who does Fruits Basket. And I don't remember who the translator is. Sheldon Draska? Yeah. So, anyway, I would kind of like to, I've read the first 3 last year, and I'd like to finish this up. I think it only goes to 5, or there may be another one. I don't remember. I know that I'm partway through the series, so I just wanted to continue it, and I thought it'd be a great thing to break things up. So anyway, those are the books that I'd like to read during the 24 and 48. Way pie in the sky, but it gives me options to kind of switch around. Again, manga, horror, and a lot of nonfiction and historical fiction, so I can go in a lot of directions. And again, if I decide I just want to focus on one book and that's what I do, then that's what I'm gonna do. But I want to give myself options, and a lot of people say that's a good thing for a readathon, to, you know, be able to switch out if you're, especially when you're doing hours upon hours. And I'm not sure how many hours I'm gonna do, but I'm gonna try. And since I get to start at 9, I get to start tonight. So anyway, I'm gonna get this video up. Are you guys participating in 24 and 48? Are you excited to read all weekend? Let me know. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.